It's your boy Johnny26 coming at you with another video. Today we are talking about depression. If you're wondering who has it, it's me. And self-harm. So if you don't want to watch this video, click off. This is nervous. Never done it before. Oh well. If you don't already know who I am, Joe Ames. I'm not going to tell you where I live, because I think that'll destroy my privacy. And yes, that's a guitar. Not going to tell you anything about that, because it's about me. So, depression. It's quite fun, actually. And, I like to put humour on things, instead of being serious. I don't know, it's a thing. Because a lot of people did it, like in Wall of Wallflower, AJ's Miller. Anyway, getting off topic. I could say the story of how it started, or the journey of it. I don't know. I could do a two-parter on that. I think the video is roughly going to be about 20 minutes or half an hour. Depends how long I want to talk on camera. I do have full battery, so yeah. At this point I'm wasting time. But yeah, a lot of people told me self-harm is an addictive. I guess maybe it could be half self-harm, half depression. And I mean, if you don't like the topic of self-harming, I guess maybe skip 10 or 15 minutes. But no, I got told it was addictive. I was like, nah, it can't be addictive. It's not like smoking weed or a cigarette. But it was, sadly. I mean, at least I got over it. It was tough. I mean, I did it for 2.5 years. It was very fun. I didn't have to go to the hospital. No, that's a lie. I did. But my mum was overreacting. As a parent, you always do. And I was like, it's not deep enough, you can't get stitches. It's not deep enough, you can't get stitches. I was like, oh, at least we tried. Well, then many times we did have to go to the NHS to get it, what's the right word? I don't know. You have one of those things. Wipes? What's the word? I don't know. Not get infected, so you have to clean it. And I don't do that. I got it like the green ganj thing. No, it got green, then clean it, all done. No, it was a terrible thing to get addicted to, because I did it because my grades were rapidly declining, and I don't think I was trying my best, like I could have done. So I started self-harming because I was worried about my grades. I think the more or less you think about it, it's a weird thing to do. It's like, yes, my grades are rapidly declining and I'm sad about it, so I'm going to self-harm as a coping mechanism. But, yeah, at least I had some friends that supported me. A lot of people judged me though. You get like people come up to you going, oh, you're an attention seeker, aren't you? It's like, yes. The only reason I am doing it is because I'm an attention seeker. Block out the haters, So even if they come up to you every day, it's like, yeah, hello, attention seeker. It's like, hello. No. I don't know if you're allowed to swear on YouTube videos still. It's been such a long time since I've sweared in a video. I don't know. What else? I'm clean. I want to say 5 years, 4 years and a half, I've been clean of self-harming. So that's a goal. If I keep looking away from the camera, it's because, I don't know, who keeps staring at a camera? I'm not even staring at the correct thing, am I? I'm looking at the screen like that. I would wear sunglasses, but I think people like my face. And now I'm going to shave. I was planning to shave today, so maybe when I make the next video, you'll see me not shaved. So yeah, clean up self-harming, was addicted to self-harming. I don't even remember who put me on, who said try self-harming. I don't know. But I'm not going to suggest the tools to, or why you should do self-harming. Clearly it's your choice. I wouldn't recommend doing it. It doesn't do anything for you. It's like smoking weed, really. Yes. You know, it's a distraction for maybe a minute or a second, and once you stop, you want to do it again. Just like weed. Once you smoke weed and you're high, and the high wears off, you want to do it again. Why? Because it feels good, and you don't have to worry about your feelings. So, yeah, my voice may vary, the tone may change, it may get deeper. I could speak, I want to say enthusiastic. I was going to say happy because I'm not happy. People with depression can be distracted, but they can't be happy. That's like the one thing, like there's so many like triggering words for me. There's like, cheer up, mate. Be happy. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna say what you want to hear, so you don't have to bother me. I don't know. I feel like I could talk more for self-harm, but I don't know. You can summarize it in a short topic, really. The only reason I started because my grades, and then I carried on because I didn't have depression when I started self-harming. The only reason I did it is because of my grades. And then, I don't know. Do I want to talk more about depression or why I got depression? I guess you can roll it into one if we're doing such a long video. Do it all in one. And maybe if I get loads of comments, I'll do another video. I don't think this video is going to get a lot of views. I'm simply putting it out there because, you know, why not? Why not tell the world why I have depression? And many people are not going to believe it, you know. You could put on a mask. Many people with depression can actually act, and it's hard to realise. It's like, yeah, I've seen you for 6.5 years and you're fine. It's like, yeah, but that wasn't the real me. It's like, what do you mean? I was like, well, I was playing a character just so I was didn't have to do this, but I am, because life goes on. So yeah, no, school, self-harming. Then the next year, I decided to date a guy, and that was the worst move in my life. I'm not going to say the name, because I'm pretty sure if this video is going to come out, he might see it. You know, yes, he still lives in the area. Yes. We're not going to disclose any details on who it was, or where it was. Well, now I was 14, so 7 years ago. And I have gotten over him, but it's affected my life to the point where I can do everything, but I chose to smoke weed for 5 years. My decision. So it was solely my choice to smoke weed because I didn't want to endure the pain. So I smoked weed to take the pain away, and it felt good for a long time. But no, I dated a guy, and it was going great, and I knew that he already, at the start of the relationship, he told me, oh, I love someone else, by the way. And I was like, I don't care. I'm still going to go out with you. Even though that I had no personal connection to him at the time. I simply dated him because I knew he was gay, and he was going to say yes, because, you know, who doesn't love a small, tiny, slim guy when you're as, I want to say, the nicest way possible, because I don't want to offend anyone, a different size than me, okay? He's not big, he's not tall, he's not wide, he's not small, he's just a different size than me, just a bit more slimmer, I don't know, I don't want to keep going on to that subject, but no, I dated him for 2 months, and when we broke up, it sank. I want to say I felt I want to say that my heart broke gradually, or as soon as he said that, my heart was like, "Bleh." I was like, "Ugh." So he was crying. Obviously, we went somewhere and we talked. So yeah. By the way, if you're wondering, whilst I'm not crying, depression does some weird shit to your mind. Where I can never cry unless I'm talking to my mum or my boss about something emotionally. My brain will never ever cry unless I'm speaking to one of them about something weird. And don't ask why my boss, okay? She could be a therapist. I don't know. She seems that way. I'm not going to tell her name either. And yeah, from that day on, I was living in some slight world of pain. But the question you're wondering is, no, my depression didn't start then. It led there. I was self-harming, and my boyfriend broke up with me. It was like there was like a fracture, self-harming. There was that, and there was another little fracture. It was along the line, and you'd think I'd have this memorized in my head. A little bit. And life went on, and then I want to say, so we broke up in March. So we dated from February. No, we dated from. Hold on, this is like 7 years ago. So, February, 1 month, March, 1 month. So I can say we dated from the 1st of February, that whole month, and then the whole month of March, but I didn't touch onto April. There we go. And then all the way into December the 11th, I have that memorized because, that's the easiest part. That was the day I decided, well, the night. I want to say it was the 10th of December on that night, or the 11th of December that night. I decided I wasn't happy, and I was sad, I wasn't happy, I didn't laugh that much, blah blah blah. And I was like, am I depressed? Is there something wrong with me? And then I woke up, and I think only people with depression are going to understand. Maybe you're watching this because you are living with someone who has depression, is depressed, or you have a friend who is depressed, and you want to understand, or you want to know what's going on with him or her, or like, there's a reason why you're watching this. Let me just say that. So what's I saying? So yeah, the pain when I woke up. So it was like there was a dark illuminating presence, and it was feeling like I was being strangled, or so like, when you're in a pool and like someone grabs your head and they like push you down. When instead of that, it was like a dark fog was like around me, and I couldn't get out. I couldn't shake it off, and I thought it was the worst pain in the world. No. I asked friends, and I was like, well, that's level 1. There's like a million different levels. There's like, there's major, there's moderate, there's severe, there's psychotic, there's seasonal depression, there's like that DVT over there as well. And there's like 20 different types of depression. And then there's being depressed. You can be depressed for periods of time on and off in your life. And I'm not going to go into it as like tell you that you're depressed and tell you like how long you have to wait until you know you're depressed or that you have depression. You will know. You can do your research. You can go to the doctors. I've had 5 therapists. So yeah, that was the. As soon you got dot, and you got that dot, and all of that made depression. And then I want to say a year later, so I don't want to give it away, because then my mum would be like, hey, when did you tell everyone? Or my dad, or whoever. Something bad happened in my family. No one died, no one went to prison. I could say it, but then everyone would know. And I don't know if everyone should know. Let's just say someone did something very bad, Someone could have... I want to say... They did a mistake, and the outcome was... It made my depression worse. There's the consequences, there's the conflict, and the constant consequences was my family wasn't a family anymore. One of my family members drifted away. They're not dead. They left the family, and he's somewhere else with someone else. No, he didn't leave because he had to. He did, but because of that, there was dot, and there was dot, so there's 4 dots, and then that made a big bang, and made the depression worse, and now we're on like level 5, and yes, so that's the whole story. Now I want to get the motivation. There's the hygiene. There's the wearing a hoodie to hide up the scars. I've had it for wait, I want to say 6 to 7 years, and then self-harming for 8, because remember I was doing self-harming first, and then a year later was depression, so you always have to kind of narrow it down. And I intended for the guitar to be in the shop because I thought it'd be cool, personally, but there's it's hard to explain. This isn't the real me. I mean, you had the happy me before depression, and then there's depression, and then you have what you're seeing now as the outcome of what happened, is how I'm feeling, and this is how I'm talking, and this is the real me. But it's not the real me, because the real me is a happy Joe, and this is the depression Joe. And then beyond the depression Joe, there's the fake Joe, where he acts happy and is like, hey, what's going on? It's your boy John Dude 26. We're going on with another video, but slightly with a deeper pitch, because this is a serious video. So for me to be happy, I'd be in a different mindset. I wouldn't be doing this video. Sometimes I like to be talking quickly because you can get across a lot more points, and my laptop is making a lot of noise, but I'm not going to go check it because video is more important. So yeah, living with depression is definitely a hard thing to do, obviously, because I was in year 9 when I started self-harming, so I was in year 10 doing tests, and it was pretty fun, going there. And I want to say I had 2 friends that also have depression and were going through self-harming, and they've had it for, let's say, 5 to 3 years more than me, so they already know, and they were giving me tips. It's like, you're going to get addicted to self-harming, your depression's going to get much worse. And then throughout school there was some people that knew I had depression. Only one person spoke out to me and said, hey Joe, I know you have depression, which I didn't think he noticed, because he was never near me. He wasn't popular, he was obviously in a different league, because I may be attractive. I'm not going to put myself there because with depression you're always self-doubting yourself, you're always negative. There's never, you can never say something nice about yourself, and when it is, then then someone picks on you, or someone says something out in the open, like I went to work, right, and the day that I forgot to brush my hair, the day I do and I go to work, and I had some people be like, you look like you're starstruck. I was like, in my mind, I was like, well, thanks, yeah, the day I brushed my hair, the day you comment on it. And when I was walking away, I was like, what? So you're basically saying I shouldn't have brushed my hair, I look ugly, and I should have came into work normally. Yeah. And having depression, you don't have a lot of confidence, Some people can develop eating disorders, there's bulimia. I knew someone with bulimia, but we weren't close friends. I think she said she had it on Instagram, or her Instagram post. It's a bit weird, not judging. Anyone can put anything they want on their own profile, I had on my Instagram, just a random person who was depressed. You can go on, you can say whatever you want on your profile, who cares? Anyone does. I have a wide range of friends, but the one thing I say is, what's the point of telling anyone? Because they're not going to remember. You can tell certain friends, why do you think I'm telling you? Well, because I told my mom I was gay once, and then I told my mom I have depression, and I had to tell my dad. So, I could say anything to her. I can go up to a random stranger and say, hey, I have a tiny dick, hello, I could run away. Certain people have more confidence that they can open up, and, I've been around on YouTube, I want to say, since 2016, and this is the first ever video I'm doing about opening up my depression, and this is going to be on a new YouTube channel. Since I saw Nicole Dean, yes, she was a heroin addict, she's recovering, and she has depression, blah blah blah. If you want to check out her video, you can, I don't need to explain it. So yeah, the channel is going to be Joe Ames Kane. I'm going to look up if I want it to be capital J, and then capital A, and then capital K, but my battery is running out of power, so I'm going to have to end it here. Maybe we'll do another part. Probably another 8 minutes we could have covered. But yeah, I'm fine. I'm in a stable mood of position. I'm living with it. I've gotten past it. I'm saying I'm in a better headspace and a better place, but I still have it, and it doesn't affect me as much. We have our bad days and our good days, and our good days, I would just say that all my good days are my stable days. The bad days are the ones where someone could say something and your brain instantly snaps, and